Hello there, Julian Strasser here for Track30U. Today was the first day of the Sim Racing Expo, and I have gotten to witness Assetto Corsa EVO, which you can see in the background right now. It is, honestly, I think it's a great improvement from Assetto Corsa Competizione. Honestly, it sort of feels like Assetto Corsa Competizione in a way, but it's just very improved. It seems very improved, like the suspension has been fixed. You can really cross the curbs with this. That's at least the feeling that I got driving the Hyundai around Brands Hatch. There are, by the way, 3 combinations available that you can race at the Sim Racing Expo. There's the Hyundai at Brands Hatch. You can race the Alpine at a wet Mount Panorama, which was horrible, but we'll get to that later. Third one was the Porsche Cups at Imola, which is actually a short race even. So there was even a first look at how the AI is racing against you. First of all, let's talk about the Brands Hatch experience. It's rather simple. It's a 10-minute practice session that you have on Brands Hatch with the Hyundai. I think it was Hyundai Elantra, and honestly, it's great. It blew me away. I really liked driving touring cars in the first place, and the way you could send this over the curbs that was my first experience, and that was it really manifested how much I hope for AC EVO, and because this just felt so great and enjoyable. Second combo was the wet Mount Panorama in the Alpine, and I will honestly say it was his 10-minute practice session, and I gave up 7 minutes in because the wet is very challenging. It's very different from Assetto Corsa Competizione. It goes more into the direction of how iRacing handles it. So yeah, that's just sort of how it goes. More towards the direction of realism, it seems. I honestly crashed so often doing that. I was also there with Reska Kyoso, who had a bit of a better time there. Next up, we had the Imola, the race actually, and in the Porsche Cups, and for that you can hear a bit of Reska Kyoso real quick. I'm standing here with Reska Kyoso, who just came out of the rig, driving the Porsche Cup in a race around Imola in AC EVO. How'd you enjoy it?
It was, really good. Really good first impression, I think, of what may be to come. The main thing that stuck out to me, though, was that the force feedback was really, floaty. I don't know whether that's, the settings on the rig, though, or just the settings not being dialed in, or just the game being, not finished, obviously. It may be more wheel side than game side, but that at least made it hard to get a good feel of the car, at least at first. But the feel eventually over the curbs and catching slides, eventually I was able to sort of get a grip on that a little bit. So at that point it felt interesting.
In your race, we saw quite a bit of AI shenanigans. Now, of course, this is a pre-alpha version, but so far, what do you think of racing the AI? We're not talking about rejoins or incidents that we looked at, but racing it. How did that feel?
Yeah, really good actually. I never race AI in general. I don't expect much of it. But the AI in this kind of actually felt pretty good when I was side by side. And they had a crash amongst themselves ahead of me, which I always appreciate because they should mess up, they should make mistakes. There was an AI car that was parked alongside the track for over a lap, which is a bit odd, but I'll put that down to early development stuff. But even the flag lights coming up in the dark look really good. That's kind of an aside from the AI, but the yellow flags were shining the yellow all over the track, so that looked really cool.
Anything else you want to add?
It felt quite good over the curbs. I did lose it once over the curbs, but I was really eating them up at Imola. So there is a point where it's too far. But in general, compared to some of the funny physics you can get in ACC over the curves, it felt pretty good and predictable, let's say.
All right, thank you so much. Alright, thank you for watching. I will just let the videos that we recorded play out now so you can get a bit of more of a feel of what went on. And, well, thank you for watching and see you on the racetrack.
Il cartello exit anche. Cosa ha fatto qua? Corsa EVO e ti l'hanno messo per... C'è su EVO.